All right, so here we got our 2014 Silverado 1500. As you can see, if you look here, we got our top ball joint, we got our sway bar end link, and then our shock, or I guess our strut. We got our lower strut bolts and our upper strut bolts. We got those soaking down with some oil. And what we're gonna do here is we have some brand new. We have brand new struts, front struts, brand new rear strut or brand new rear shocks from Detroit Axle, and then we also have a 2.5-inch level spacer for the front strut, and we're gonna get the suspension and the leveling kit put in. Yep, we got our spacer kit from MotoFab. It's proudly made in the USA, so I mean, can't really go wrong there. But yeah, we're gonna get the rear suspension and then the front suspension replaced, and then we're gonna put the 2.5-inch spacers on the front. What we're gonna do is we're gonna have to take our sway bar end link off here, our top ball joint out, and then obviously your lower and then your upper bolts for your strut. So we're gonna start with the sway bar end link and then move to the upper ball joint, so in that way we can drop the hub down, and then we're gonna pull the lower bolts for the strut, and then the upper, and then that way that'll give us enough room to put the spacer with the new strut on. All right, so what we're gonna need for tools for the sway bar end link: a 17 for the top, and then a 15 for the bottom. And there you go. The upper ball joint here, the nut is going to be an 18 millimeter. I'm going to use a ratcheting wrench. Alright, so we got our 18 mil nut off the top of the ball joint there. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a hammer and we're going to whack it on the side of the hub assembly here. And also what you'd want to do is take the ABS wire here and unclip it from the top of the control arm, because this hub is going to drop when you take the ball joint out, the top ball joint out. All right, there we go. We got the top ball joint out. We're just hitting on the side of the hub assembly, so then it's going to drop out of the way. Perfect. We don't have tension on the ABS wire. Perfect. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go find the size for our lower strut bolts here, and then we're going to take those out, and then we're going to work on the top after. So we'll come back to when we get the size for the lower bolts for your shot or your strut there. On the bottom, they're going to be a 15 millimeter. What we have here for the tool is a 3/8 ratchet, 15 deep. We'll go ahead and get these out. There we go, we got one of them out. Go ahead and get the second one out. That one might be a little bit tighter. We're gonna have to get an extension and an actual 3/8 drive ratchet. So we took our 3/8 ratchet, broke it free a little bit more. We should be able to bust it loose with this 3/8 ratcheting wrench. Oop, jumped off the bolt there. Hold on a minute. we go. All right, so we got our 10 here. We're gonna go ahead, take this upper brake hose mount off for the upper control arm. We should have done this beforehand, but I guess I didn't realize to begin with that this would be an issue. Let's go ahead and close that. Take the socket off the ratchet, lift up on the hub a little bit, and then we can take our socket and just twist it with our fingers. Might be a little bit time consuming. Nope, looks like we're gonna have to, oh, maybe not.
She coming?
Yeah. And I did not soak this one down. So I'll take notes for the other side. There we go.
Oh, that helps a lot.
There we go.
No tension on it.
That way we don't have tension on the ABS, and that way we don't have tension on the brake. So the 18, it's going to have a plastic clip on each top of these bolts.
You can get the bottom one from down here with a ratcheting wrench, but then the other two from the top.
Or if you have an impact, that would work a lot better too. So I'll get both heads loose here.
Now the strut's gonna start dropping. Oh yeah, she's getting loose now. So now he almost has the last bolt out, the last nut. It's pretty loose here.
Okay, hold on, let me grab this one.
Oh, one more.
We got one more here.
Now the last nut is out. The shock dropped. And should be able to pull it out of there.
You got to pull it from the top. So now what you want to do, take the strut, stick the bottom through that way. There you go.
She's crusty and rusty, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, I'm glad we've got some new ones for her. So we have our 2.5 inch spacer here, and if you look, it'll only fit on one way. So see, it sits on the 2 studs there. Sits on 2 studs there. And then you flip it. There you go. So it really only fits on one way. So we're gonna take some blue Loctite. Put just a little bit on these threads here. So our top strut nuts here for our spacer are going to be 15. Put a little bit of blue Loctite on that thread. And then we're just going to hand tighten, and then we'll go through and torque down. So we got our new strut with the spacer. All right, so on your factory shocks, you are going to have to vitalize some of the old hardware, and that's just on the shocks in the bottom here. So I took these off. I just used a flat blade screwdriver and pried them off. but you're gonna have to take these off and put them on your new shocks because your new shocks don't come with them. Alright, so you're gonna wanna have a buddy down low. We got our spacer on. We got blue Loctite. We're gonna have to lift up on this strut. That's what your buddy down below is for. I'm just putting a little bit of blue Loctite on these. Already able to twist it a little bit more there, weave. Come up a little bit.
Am I in?
No, maybe I can get down there the first one started. Let me see real quick. So maybe what I'll do here is I'll go down with this first one and pinpoint kind of where I need to be. It is going to be a pain, just so you know. Maybe what we should do is get that ball joint in. So we got a couple of Allens up here. And those are gonna be, I can't read that, 7/16 Allen. That come with the spacer kit. So we're just working on getting the bottom mounted. I think what we're gonna do here next is get the ball joint back in and then try to get the bottom bolts back in.